Well, the major issues are bread and butter issues, jobs for the youth, and then recently security, because there have been some clashes between supporters of the ruling party, or cadres as they call them, and the main opposition United Party for National Developmental Alliance, known as UPND Alliance. They have been killed. The ruling party said that the two people who were killed were in their offices when they were killed. However, the UPND says that one of the two that died is a leading member of the party in the constituency, and that forced the Electoral Commission to impose a no campaign for these political parties in Kanyama constituency, right here in the capital, Lusaka. However, yesterday, the Electoral Commission, after consideration and looking at how things are going, decided to lift the imposed sanctions preventing these political parties from campaigning, especially in this Kanyama constituency in Lusaka.
Well, besides the security issues, we know that this elections and the campaigns are happening in the midst of a terrible third wave or second wave of COVID-19, with this Delta virus spreading across the world. How are the campaigns being conducted? What have you observed?
It's pretty interesting how things are turning out here. Because of COVID, the Electoral Commission came up with some measures to limit the spread of the disease among supporters and even the campaigns themselves. So they encouraged door-to-door campaign. They banned large rallies. They gave specific figures like 50 or below. But these political parties found a way around it. So they decided, okay, if Party A is trying to campaign in an area, they will try to distribute face masks. And with that, large crowds come and then they distribute them. This is how they are going around the measures implemented by the Electoral Commission to limit the spread of the disease. A lot of health experts here have expressed concern about that, but people are really not heeding to it. They are wearing their mask all right, but during the campaign time when they are distributing the so-called mask, there are no social distancing and all that. So health experts are worried that if care is not taken, we could see another round of infections.
If we go back to the issue of the economy especially, there's been a lot of talk about the economy of Zambia in the last 2 years or so, especially during the COVID-19 period. What are the people saying they want done? What are they calling for, and how those who are running for these elections, for this, who are running to be elected during this election, responding?
The ordinary Zambian is complaining that the cost of living has shot up, that inflation is over 20%. All the political parties admit that they are concerned. The government says that the negative impact on the economy by the global coronavirus pandemic has shattered the economy, and they are doing everything they can to bring the economy back to where it used to be, to create the enabling environment for private public partnership to jumpstart the economy, provide jobs, and all that. The opposition is saying that before COVID hit the country was poorly managed. They talked about the Eurobond that the country defaulted in servicing, that the government seemed not to have a solution to the economic problems that the country faces. However, when I interacted with some officials of the government, they outlined the manifesto policies to jumpstart the economy, and saying that the debt was a result of infrastructure development, and that they borrowed not for consumption, but to improve infrastructure, to pave way for businesses and economic activities to boom. And they said it's a worthy investment and that it will pay off sooner rather than later. But of course, the opposition sharply disagrees. They think they have a better understanding and have the better qualified people to manage the economy than what the administration is doing. So it remains to be seen how people are going to vote. But people want jobs. They are calling for improved living conditions. They want the inflation to be brought down, and that for the youth to get more jobs. That is the key issues that are being addressed here, and look forward to. We see what will happen on election day.